Hey you guys, how's it going today? Hope everybody's having a great flippin' Tuesday afternoon. Holy crap, what a day. It's been an insane day, very enlightening, that's for sure. Man, I don't know about everybody else, but lately it's been like I wake up and God is just holding this mirror to my face like all the time. Like everything I do to advance myself, it's like, oh man, I don't want to look at that. Are you serious right now? Oh, dude, really? That hurts. Oh man, spiritual growth is self-growth is exactly what it is, and man, it can be agonizing. But shoot, all things in stride, right? You know, come on now, it's not that bad. The destination is worth it. It's all about the journey. The journey is definitely, it's what we make of it, which is totally going to segue into really what I really want to bring to y'all. The journey is everything. We know the destination. Everybody feels in their heart that they're going to heaven, but they feel in their mind and their thoughts that they're going to hell. It's cool. We just got to get cohesive between the brain and the heart, you know? Choose one. So, which leads me to thoughts. I'm sure those around me here, hey, be positive, think positive. Your thoughts create your reality. I know it's very hard to see and to perceive that. I totally understand. It's taken me a long time to understand how it creates our reality. These things are easy to speak and easy to listen to, really. Well, actually, they're harder to listen to. They're even harder to speak. Yeah, when you speak on things that aren't naturally accepted by society, it tends to make you that outcast, even though that's totally not what you want to be, It's contrary to my nature, actually. But if we don't share this, then God will just get somebody else to do it. You know what I mean? And then it's, try again next time. I don't want to have to ask for the free life and send me that kind of crap. No. So, thoughts create our reality. Everything that you see is created by your thoughts. It's the very beginning of manifestation. You conceive a thought. It is birthed within you. Anything you do in this world, you go into it. Anything you think up, a story, a characters in a story, like an author would write a book. He envisions these characters, fully and totally expresses them within himself, and then writes it down or types it. Both. Normally, well, publicists do the typing, I guess. I don't know. It's all probably done on computer now, and it's all just typed anyways now. God, you guys remember typewriters? I'm that old. So, but seriously, like an author would dream up characters. We dream up our reality and everything in it. I don't know, I want to totally bring the information, but I am like so weary about bringing it. Some things you're not supposed to speak about. It's hard to know the difference. Like learning discernment for what you can share and what you can't is actually something I struggle with, because I just want to share everything. So I just figure, man, if God gave it to me, man, I'm going to give it to everybody. You know what I mean? I want the whole world to know this, but it loses its luster, you know what I mean? It loses its shine. But all get opportunity, all have merit. You know what I mean? Everybody gets a chance to pick up the phone. So I take it as, oof. moving on. But your thoughts create your reality. I don't know. Melodies and maladies, or maladies, keep coming up. So songs, which leads me into what we see, what we hear, what we feel. Even actually, our sensory perception is actually how we experience this world. It's how we take it in. So what we take in, we recycle it. It's a cycle. You take in, you put out, you manifest. So you manifest according to what you're receiving, because your thoughts, you're thinking about what's going on in front of you. What are you taking in? What's constantly in front of you? Our phones, social media, movies, TV, God forbid the news. I'm so no news. No news. They play into the negative drama thing of the world, where it perpetuates more negativity, because we take in more negativity, and so thus we create more negativity in our thoughts and our feelings about these things that are happening on the news. The movies, TV puts us in an alpha brainwave state. Alpha brainwaves, there's alpha, beta, theta, delta. We're infinite. We're infinite beings. There's got to be infinite states of mind. Okay. But the most common, alpha, beta, theta, delta. I want to say there's zeta waves, but I don't think that's even no. So what happens is, movies and stuff, when we're being entertained by a story, you know what I mean, especially a motion picture. Gosh, man, even just books do this for us. Imagine the magnitude that these videos and the other videos that we watch, the TV that we watch, what we choose to watch, has an effect on our emotions, which emotions and the mind, your sensory is like a weapon, you know what I mean? It's got to be aimed, it's got to be sighted in, you know what I mean? You're literally doing this with your mind. It's like a guidance system. Your emotions, your feelings are like energy. It's got to be like that. I'm not going to get fully into that. I don't think I can talk on that. But literally, what we're experiencing, what we expose ourselves to, and our children, most of all our children even, but ourselves, because it affects us, which affects them, which affects everything else, what we take home with us every day. You know what I mean? We are so desensitized in the modern world. Movies are literally cheap, legal snuff films. Like, I love movies. I love horror movies. I do not anymore, actually. The last horror movie I found, I couldn't watch it. I was just actually like, holy crap, no wonder why my daughter's having nightmares and stuff. Holy crap, you know, no wonder why all this stuff's going on. You know, look at the crap that I raised them on, and look at, you know, no wonder why they're interested in this stuff. I'm interested in this stuff. I bring this stuff home. You know what I mean? All I could do is just blame myself in that very moment for everything that I didn't want to be sitting there for. It was just, wow, you know? And as we have these realizations, oh, you fly, I hate flies. It's always one fly. Sorry, sidetrack. But we never really take stock until it's like, holy crap, it's too late, and we're seeing the effects of it. I don't know how else to express the desperate need in our modern world for a little bit more wholesomeness in a home. Holy crap, you know, like, I get it though, we all got demons and shit, but it's never going to be different. until we, subdue them all. That's it. And it'll always be a thing because it's what leads us to growth. Failure is a way to grow. Holy crap, I didn't realize actually, through my reality, through my thoughts and everything, I had been choosing to grow by failure instead of growing by success in life. Take that as a learning lesson for manifesting from your thoughts, which will totally go into music. What do we listen to? I've listened to everything in between the spectrum of like oldies and the classical, say like bluegrass roots, to like straight up classical music, to just the heaviest metal like Pantera and Rob Zombie. Oh, I'm not giving shout outs, but man, that like Metallica, man, AC/DC, all that, man, Bob Seger, great bands, dude, like I love these bands. Pink Floyd, can't go wrong with Pink Floyd. Jimi Hendrix, you know what I mean? Like, man, these are great artists, there's every reason to love these guys' music, but the lyrics, the poetry in it, it's ego. We take our subjective truth and we a piece of our soul goes into our art because we conceive it within ourselves and we birth it into this world through us. Manifested action, practical, go do something with it kind of crap that we do in this world to obtain it. I'm not going to go there, but I mean, like, seriously. Just one, please. So I get like 5 thoughts running through my brain at once, and it's like a train wreck. But the music we listen to, great music. Lyrics might not be the best thing for us to listen to, because if we manifest as we think, well, man, those thoughts lead us down rabbit holes. Sometimes great rabbit holes. Like, I see where my ego comes in and draws me, like my self-deceptive ways. Fine. I don't know, man. I finally came to the conclusion that I'm not exactly the empath I like to believe I am. I am literally most of the time still on the other side of the spectrum, in the narcissism side, believing myself to be an empath, which is really shitty. And sometimes I even think that these videos totally play into it. So, like, take that how it is. Like, I'm literally trying to, I want to help out, but I don't want to feed anything. It's hard. It's literally like the most hardest thing ever to balance your life out with your spiritual and your practical. Man, never gave any weight to the practical. Thanks, pastors and preachers who don't know shit about balancing practical with spiritual, or at least don't talk about it. But yeah, so we're not going to get stuck on that. But so, like, I manifested this reality. How did I do that? You know what I mean? Through my experiences. Well, one experience led to another, and it became a cycle, a steady cycle. Of I'd get to a certain point, and then destructive fire. When the fire came, I'd destroy with it instead. And then God'd start the clock over again, and things start over. Same characters. Same energy, different characters sometimes, but same energy. So I guess a lesson in passing your test, being aware and looking for what keeps repeating itself in your life. But yeah. And I've seen that cycle happen over and over and over again all my life. Why I manifest that cycle is beyond me, but it must be a lesson. God, fly. I'm probably going to kill a fly today. The second one. Yeah, the second one. Always. Yeah, music. Melodies. What the man? Hey, check this out, man. Demons. Synonyms and antonyms for demons. Cacao, daemon, devil, friend, ghost, ghoul, ghoulie, imp, shaitan. But I love that they... Oh, it's fiend. But I guess that would totally... Consumption would be a good word to add right onto that. Fiend. Like, the dark feminine. Now we're going to segue into the dark feminine. The dark feminine is the adulterous wife within. It's our emotions. It's the first wife. The one that's put away for her crappy ways, you know what I mean? Wow. I really don't want to kill animals, but that fly is really asking for it. So,